Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Scratching Post. We scratch at that gaming itch. It is Good Friday. That's the 7th of the 4th, 2023, as of today, and of course it's an afternoon stream because I want to get Metroid Prime finished. Whether I will get that finished because I've got a meeting to attend with some very lovely friends in just over 2 hours. That should be plenty enough time for me to just potentially do all the collectibles and then maybe do a boss at the end. I don't know. If not, I'll probably do another midday stream tomorrow to try and get this done. But regardless, I've got a map in front of me. This map has been edited to not include the artifacts, but I'll be relying on Shadow to assist me with the artifacts. As well as the map. Now that is going to be interesting because I only have the map on my phone, and that means that the chat is on my iPad. So I'm kind of got a lot of screens going on here, nothing which I'm very much used to. So this is going to be fascinating. In fact, probably too many screens. But then if I have the map open, I can't get advice from Shadow because I can't see the chat. This point is like, I wish I had 2 screens. Look, let me get an online guide up. A paper guide is less useless. That's fair. Do you know what? The more I think about it, let me just get a map that has the artifacts on there, so I can just focus on the artifacts rather than have to be guided by Shadow. I just think that's just easier. It's just easier. It's just easier. It's just easier. That's what I see. It's just easier. Okay, can I get the chat up on my... Get the activity log, but can I get the chats? I'll watch myself. There we go. I've got the chat open. There we go. It's small, but I can see it. I can't leave the iPad for the map, so there we go. Anyway, let's switch us over to Lagam. So, as you can tell, I've not actually left the game closed it down since last time. I've continued. I will continue to have no responsibilities. I mean, that's me in general in my life. So yes, here we are. I've already collected some missile upgrades from the Talon Overworld because I was quite enjoying this little relaxed idea of just going around collecting stuff. And I thought, let's make it a stream. Why not? Okay, so my next thing is... I'm going to go over here. I would get ambushed by you guys, wouldn't I? God damn it. Okay, I believe I've already gotten all the upgrades from this room. I'm also trying to distract myself because there is announcements going on at Celebration, and I am, one, upset I'm not there, and two, I am wanting to not spoil things because I wanna watch it with two good friends of mine, one of which is in the chat. I've already got the missile upgrade from here. Yeah, I recall this. Okay, long way around then. Gremlining intensifies. I mean, I love you gremlining. Okay, so apparently, I think I did get the energy tank from up there. There was also a missile upgrade, but I think I've already gotten that. According to the MIP, it was around here. I think I've already gained it. Things being revealed by the scan visor, so it must have been. Yeah, you done this one. Okay. Moving on. I imagine a lot of like the Chozo Temple will be a case of, oh, you've done this already. But I'm just being absolutely certain because that's the problem when the game doesn't tell you that you've kind of got items in the area to collect or find. It leaves you to be like, well, have I got everything? You can't double check, basically. And that is, I think, a very big frustration. I mean, in the 2D Metroid, they showed on your map that, hey, there's items in this room. I'm not saying they told you where about the items are or were, because most of the time it was pretty obvious. But the problem is that with these kind of games, it leaves it like, okay, well, I've got to now wonder if I've actually got a place. Now, I think there's nothing around here except for, oh, we've already been there, and that's already an artefact grid. I think the next place we need to go is around here. Gathering Hall, the Watering Hall. Actually, yeah, I think there were some places here. I think if I could see, yeah, I've done all this, then I could just be like, okay, well, I don't need to go here and do these things because I've already done them. But no. Game doesn't like to tell you, hey, I do think it's bad game design. The game should at least offer you feedback like, hey, you've collected a thing in this area, or you've not collected a thing in this area. One or the other, ideally. Ideally, it should say you have collected something in this area, because then you can be like, okay, well, I've got a thing here I can check against. Oh, yeah, and there's only one thing. Cool. How this is fixing the sequels? I mean, I would hope it's a clear criticism. Some would say that, you know, why are you even wanting this? Isn't that a bit like hand-holding? It's like, well, it's not. I say it as like, it's not hand-holdy. It's basically the game respecting that I've got my time. You know, I'm not wasting my time going back and double-checking areas that I've already explored to basically make sure that I've got everything. There's an upgrade there. So yeah, there's... I don't think I can get up there. Ha! Yes, I can get up there. Missile increased. And from there we go north. I have very strong opinions on games that don't respect your time. If people want to make things, like for example, to make this easier, I'm using a guide to check where the items are, to make sure I don't miss anything, which that's my choice, I'm doing that. But it would have been easier if there was some way of me tracking where I've already been and already gotten items. I know you're there. Also, now this is now water, I can actually go in here, which means it's probably actually in the water. Ah! Like, if it showed on the map that, like, it showed, like, I've collected something here, then it means that I've got something to check against. At least that. Like, I understand if you don't want them to, like, show you on the map that there's an item here, but at least then you can validate. You don't have to go back and double check if you then got a reference guide. Although, again, personally, I just prefer the Metroid approach of show me a circle, which means there's an item here, but I'm not collecting it. And just that would encourage me to then explore the area more in depth. Because one thing I don't want to do is explore the area and then just end up wasting my time. I actually think that's worse. Alright. Let's upgrade. See, this is actually convenient because I remember this room. There's one up there, but you also get a miss upgrade in here anyway, which is very useful because you don't want to be wasting your time, as I mentioned before. Just double check. I didn't need super missile, it's just normal missile. You guys respawn quickly? I just realized, hang on, the water's fine now. So I'd have to use the platforms. Oops, there we go. Vulnerable to weapons fire. How do I get it? Such as answer has been so interwoven with nature. Kind of. Don't forget though, is that by the lore on this, this is a particular sect of Chozo that chose to abandon their technology. Because the Chozo were a highly advanced species. If you notice, we've not seen much in terms of technology. Don't have time for your bullshit. Right. Now we'll just go around. We'll use the other entrance. If we, yeah, I think we can get the sun tower. Actually, we must do. Yes, because it forces you to escape. Okay, yeah. So we'll go this way. We'll go around. Because that's how they force you to use the magnet ball. Yeah, we got that. Go south to here, the magma pool. It allows us to at least check those locations. I think we've been there because that's where we needed the grapple beam, but to make absolutely certain, better safe than sorry. And this is the problem with not being able to validate anything. There's nothing in the room itself. Oh, it's new. Power bomb expansion. Okay. More boom. Keep adding one small boom. Or even, you know, what would be nice is if, like, in each zone, it had, like, a thing like, you've collected X number of missile upgrades out of X number of missile upgrades here. So that kind of shit. You know, just something to gauge, like, that there's more to do. Not necessarily in each room, but, like, from the entire area. Okay, Shadow, I need you to look up something for me. The room we've just were in was the training chamber access tunnel. A reference. Training chamber access tunnel. Apparently there's a missile upgrade just before the door about here. I don't know whether I have simply collected it because it just offered it to you on a platter, or if there's something hidden about it. Would you mind doing a bit of research for me? So I'm seeing nothing which would lead me back into the chamber. And I saw nothing when I went with the scan visor through. That leads me to conclude that it was simply there. So you felt like you've got something from getting past the, you know. Sure. Meantime. With all the lack of technology, I imagine that the reason for these pads is because this was considered like a sport or some kind of like recreational activity for Chozo. I mean, they could curl up into balls, so it kind of makes sense. You take care of yourself, Parthia. Thanks for popping by. I'm thinking it was just literally out in the open. I mean, there's no place it could be, and it's the arrow points right in the middle of the room. So either it's under or above, which we're not getting any structural weaknesses from any of the visors in the floor or the ceiling, leading me to conclude that we have got the missile upgrade. And I'm going to risk it and carry on. At this point, Shadow's going to come back to me as soon as I leave the room saying, hey, actually, no, there's a secret way you can access that thing. And it's this. Oh, well, I already see another missile upgrade. How do I get to it? I'm guessing that will be there, but... came from up there because that was a reward for getting past that section. You have it. It's gonna be a secret thing, isn't it? There's a tree in the chamber access. Yes, I remember seeing it. Is it behind the tree? Or do I have to burn the tree? Snuggle up closer. Crouch if you get my meaning. I do get your meaning. We're also beyond. I'm also out of that room. Because it's up there. But I think I've got it. I think I got it because it's I couldn't see any way into it, but I'll tell you what, just to make absolutely certain, I'll head back there. It's not exactly a massive detour. The next task is that. There's one just over there, but I don't know how to get to it from here. It's the lower left one as part of the main plaza. So it would be listed down as here on the map. I've tried jumping from this platform, but it's no go. It's too low. I was thinking maybe I could swing to it, but there's nothing I can attach my grapnel point to. You? Oh, Chozo.
Recorded to logbook.
Damn doors. There's a tree. Ah, you're absolutely. I was absolutely on the money, Shadow. That you would reveal it to me. That I did miss it. Yep. Okay. So let's now get game. Thank you so much. No, we're not doing this rodeo again, chaps. I'm out. I'm out. Boost ball to get it. You gotta yeet yourself at it. There was a one that I've got to yeet myself at too, but I think I've already gotten that one. There's one damage just to get through. The one I think you're talking about, or it was the one that was up there. Like, that's where that upgrade you're talking about was there. I want to talk about this one up here. Oh, was that a grapple point? Is that a grapple? Can't be a grapple point. It is. It is. So, okay. Never mind, I got it. The grapple point just wasn't clear. It does mean I've now got to trip all the way back around again. Space jump is an upgrade we're gonna get? Unless you're talking about unless the double jump is the space jump. I can't forget because the space jump I'm used to space jump being infinite jumping. Right here again. Okay. Yeah, eat. Right then. That's that. And that. I'm sorry, a tree deflect. Up there. Giant wolf ball. Now I think I've got to jump down from up there. The morph ball is used to get up here, which is where at the there was a missile upgrade up here. But yeah, I already got that.
Data received.
Yeah, I'm aware, game. You're not gonna stop until I look, are you? Speed, sir. 75% of all items. Okay. That is everything in the plaza. I was literally just thinking, like, where to next? Let's check out the Tower of Light. I've already got the thing from there, I believe, so I've explored the other area. But I can at least check. Actually, what is it? It's Get the check. Yes, I would have had to because it's part of the route back. So I've got the life giver, which is what's over here as well. So that's fine. the... Pretty confident that I've got this, but just double checking. I've got it. Cool. New area. Okay, that's everything in this area. Now we can engage the long way around. That's where I'm heading now, actually. It's a missile upgrade. That is up there. Already gained. That's fine. While I'm here. Nice to know. Yeah. Roll 20 sending me an email like, sink your teeth in the curse of Strahd. I'm like, no, thank you. Once was enough. That's when he was a force vampire. There's a missile upgrade here, but I think that's the reward for the hive mecha, so that's perfectly fine. There was an energy tank in this room. It was right there. Use the transport tunnel, yeah. Ah, No, I don't need to go this way. This was the, I know where this leads. Maybe. Oh, boy. It's a puzzle. So where are the other rooms? Ah. Oh, you bastard. So they can't be destroyed. Actually, no, I know a great test. Yeah, no, they don't care. Another artifact. The 4th of 12. By my calculations, that's everything in this area gained. So the next step would be to find. I walk one moment and you beat the Chozo Ghost. Yep. They're no match for me. So we've done Town Overworld. All these places lead to Town Overworld except for this lift, which leads to Magma Caverns. So it just makes sense to me that the next place we go is Magma Caverns. I'm expecting it to be mostly done because it's quite linear. So I'll have a look. Oh, good. The later rest. Fantastic. Of course, ironically, the only place they really appear is the Chozo Ruin, and I am now done here. And that was the last thing I need to do. Not that I mind. It's just funny thought for me. Anyway, down we go. As I said, I'm expecting a lot of stuff to already been gained from here because as I mentioned before, Magma Caverns is very linear. In fact, we start right at the top, which is really useful. So, our next step should be the lava lake. Yep. Got to buy the phase on More Modern Souls. Yeah. Nope. Blew its head off. Yeah, I did. I did blow its head off. All right. Got 5 more to go. got the missile upgrade underneath the grate here. There's a missile upgrade here, which I've already gone because I've been to the storage cabin. So, whoop-de-doo. I think I've got the energy tank here, but I'll double check before I go anywhere further. I think I remember this. Just to be sure. Yep. So we've been there. Pirate who definitely saw his body completely melted by one hit. Oh no, I can definitely get her. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I know she's a badass bounty hunter and she's killed many of us before, but I get this. I get this. I got this. Hello, Xanderus. Okay, so it's power expansion acquired. Oh, boom. Oh. So now I'm back in the main corridor. Get my bearings. This way. That's what we call rude.
Recording to logbook.
There you go. Are you satisfied, Shadow? And scan the noodle. Well, you mentioned it, I thought, I might as well do it. Okay. If I'm reading this map right, we actually don't have many more items, if any, left. There's only one more. And that is... Where is it? Oh, wrong direction. It is there, in that room, which I believe, since we... I mean, it's there, but it's in a doorway, so I'm pretty sure we've not accessed it. So, off we go. There's an energy tank in there. Shadow likes noodles. Personally, I'm like, well, they're fine, but, yeah. Like, Center Scorch, absolutely adorable. These creatures that want to eat me, maybe not. Maybe not. I take extreme exception to them. And you know what? I just don't care anymore. But I care, but I just trying to make this as quick as possible. I highly recommend Xander. In fact, I generally recommend Metroid games in general if you've not played them. Ah, yes, my nemesis. Like I say, honestly, now that I mean, I don't know if you you have a subscription to Nintendo Switch Online, but if you do, you can pretty much play the entirety of the Metroid series now, thanks to, well, the fact that the Game Boy Advance game's now on there. Although I would not play Metroid 1, I would wait for Metroid Zero Mission, which is the Game Boy remake of the first one. The Game Boy Advance remake, I should say. Then if you can, play Samus Returns on Game Boy, on 3DS, or better yet, just play AM2R. Then you've got Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Dread, then the Prime series. Okay, so doors. Each channel door sealed. North channel door sealed. So how do I unlock said sealed rooms? Function but not receiving power. North channel door sealed. Something to do with this. Come in. Sorry about that. I just had an interruption. I think that's no big deal. the bug to power the machine. All they do is grab me and throw me back to where I belong, which is the entrance way. There's no way to use them, from what I can tell. So maybe there's some other location that I'm missing. This machine needs power. Wait, if this machine needs power... Three nearby power conduits must be energized for it to open. Blast of electrical energy will energize the conduits. Right. That explains it. I was not thinking it with my... I was not thinking. Wave beam, and then we need the visor. Aha! 1. 2. Boom, boom. There we go. That then means the lava's then disrupted, giving clear and easy access to the first room. I'm guessing each room then needs to be cleared to then get the energy tank. Okay, let's do this. The visors are good because they provide a, unlike, because they actually provide contextual information. Oh, okay, this is time. Right then. Can't mess around. Oh, that's where these guys are going to be annoying, isn't it? Because, of course, in the 2D Metroid games, when you would just hit a block, it would give you, like, contextual information on, like, what that block is. Like, is it a bomb block? Is it a missile block? Etc. Whereas this game doesn't really provide that to you. So the visors offer a good kind of compromise. Yes! Energy tank! That means we are on the penultimate energy tank. Look at all that lovely health up there. With the extra health bars now as well. One more energy tank, and we've got a full load of health. We're going this way to get through. That's true. I can feed the gravity bug as my bombs. I completely forgot about that. But with that, that's the last object in Magma Caverns to get. So that would leave both the Fiendra Drifts and the Phazon Mines. What should be closest to? Phazon Mines. Right, Drift. Well, we're in the perfect location to access both. And given that there's a save station here, I say we'll go to the Drifts first. So let's go. Yeah, I imagine I am going to need those tanks. I really hope they do the rest of the Prime series. For its faults, I am quite enjoying this game. It does have faults. There's no question about that. So it kind of makes sense that this place is so cold. Because the heat will probably be sucking a lot of the heat from this area. Because I was thinking it being quite cold. I think, if I recall correctly. Okay, we're kind of starting at an awkward spot. We're right smack dab in the middle of everything. But this is... Okay, what we're going to do... This is still the best location for us to end up as well. Because we want to end up at the mines. That means that leaves further down there. There's no entrance. So what we need to do is we need to actually end back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, because there's no lift down here, I'm going to go around in this direction and then circle back and go anti-clockwise. So that's what we're going to do. We've already got the stuff there. Hi. Have you not seen one of my recent tweets, Xandris? You know, I made a whole thing about it. Yeah, on Twitter, I pretty much raked them over the coals for it because they basically waited for reviews to be glowing and then be like, okay, we're now going to add microtransactions. And the thing is, there's a lot of people saying, oh, we don't have to buy them, and it's a single-player game, so who fucking cares? And so that's the point. The point is that every time I'm grinding for weapon upgrades in that game, I'm going to be thinking, okay, is this grind because it was designed to be a grind because that's the balance, or was it designed to make me want to open my wallet? Because the thing, they can decide on what they have as what the number is, number of upgrades and such, and it requires to do such things. But yeah, I have told IGN, and I pretty much tagged IGN and other companies that, you know, you better kind of readjust your article to accommodate. Like, I don't think they're gonna change the review score. I don't see them doing that. But they should at least say, like, hey, look, in the article, this is something that has happened and is unacceptable. I've already gotten the upgrade from there, I believe. Which I don't know. I forgot that's on the entry point. Yeah, all design decisions become suspect once are introduced, because then it becomes a game of, well, you have an inherent incentive to force someone to want to buy these. So, game generally having integrity. Look, that's the thing, is it should be called out upon, and the game, likewise, the game's journalism business, quote unquote, should likewise be criticized for not taking them to task, or not changing their views or reporting on it, because it is important. Microtransactions have no place in a single-player experience game. That's my opinion. And by definition, I will define a microtransaction, a item that can be purchased multiple times to provide a cumulative increase. So not like a costume. A costume is not a microtransaction. That is entirely different. That is unfortunately the true problem, is that these corporations, basically, this is why if review copies aren't in the hands of people in advance, I'm usually immediately suspect about that game, because it says to me that the company has no faith in the product and know that it's going to get a bad score, so therefore are waiting until the last minute so people don't have a chance to alter their review. And it is an entirely scummy practice. It is entirely scummy and should blatantly be called out at any and all opportunities that can be done so, because it is anti-consumer at its not even at its worst. It's anti-consumer, full stop. Boom. No, that's the unfortunate thing. This is why I wish I was quote-unquote rich, because what I would do is I'd buy stakes in these companies and then actually take them to task and say, look, you know, this isn't good for consumers. Stop it. Or and you have to do what I say because I'm a shareholder. Beat capitalism at its own game. That's true. Well, I think part of the clicks thing is a fault of the internet more than anything else. We unfortunately have accepted that we want the internet for free, and unfortunately that does mean that it means that we are likely to have there are other means that companies have to earn their keep in terms of the internet. I don't like that, but that is the unfortunate reality of nothing being free. That is the unfortunate thing. But this is where I would then engage in probably something that's illegal practice, which is I would gift money to my friends for them to become shareholders. At that point, suddenly, oh, we've got several shareholders that are saying the same thing. That's probably illegal, but at the same time, I would stand up in court and say, well, let's face it, the law practically doesn't defend consumers, so sometimes you got to play dirty to get what you want. The companies play dirty, so you got to play dirty, play by their rules. It's not illegal as long as you have enough money. I mean, that's true. That is true. I'm not a lawyer, so I wouldn't know whether that is illegal or not. It definitely sounds illegal to me. If that's not illegal, I'd be very surprised. But I'm not enough to be able to do that, so. But no, the whole, like I said, I don't mind microtransactions, but I want companies to be upfront about it, so I could likewise be upfront about how shitty they are. Because this doesn't make you seem less shitty. It just makes you seem more shitty because you've tried to do something sneaky. That's worse than just being upfront about it. I mean, no, that there's... Because there's no reason why they wouldn't have this on day one, Shadow. In fact, Sun. There is no reason why they would not do that. Hi, Burr. Oh, sorry, I thought that was... Oh, yeah, it is Burr. Sorry, the my chat's on my phone today, so I've got the map in front of me, and that I didn't see it. Hi, Burr. But no, it's... there's no reason why they wouldn't have included the microtransactions on day one. You know, there's literally no reason. What? Because they weren't ready. The game was already ready to go. You know, there's no reason why that wouldn't be on their day one. The only reason is to avoid any controversy at release, and then sneakily put them in once all the reviews are out. It is blatantly underhanded and manipulative. It is, in fact, you know, I think I went so far as to accuse Capcom of being antitrust, or was it something along those lines. Basically, it's misleading because effectively they've made a product that now effectively has been changed by more information being revealed. And that information about the information surrounding that is quite important in terms of a contextual standpoint. So, oh, hi. I'll have to deal with you while I'm here. Why have a dip this low in the water? I require more shadow research. Actually, I might have found my solution. there are 2. Yeah, I guess that's the one. Yeah, there are 2 in this area, and I found 2, so the map just is slightly wrong. Okay. That's perfect. Cool. This also makes you wonder, what microtransactions are they going to try and put into things something like Street Fighter? Okay, that explains why my chat isn't. For some weird reason, my stream has decided, my iPad has decided, like, oh, I'm gonna stop refreshing chat, which is like, why do you do that? Let me catch up on. I think I always want to make sure the games were received and then add that to a successful game. Yeah, yeah. Research, good job. Don't be so modest. Oh god. No, please, can I already see them gonna wander around doing like 1-button super combos, tons of cosmetics. iPad be like, chat? What chat? Well, actually, no, it's my phone now. Because I've got the map on the iPad, and on my phone, I've got my, with the chat. I've just closed and refreshed the app. And that seems to have done it. Now, there is a missile upgrade supposedly here somewhere. There we go. Do you think it times out sometimes? Maybe. I don't see a reason why it would. I mean, why would it time out? I mean, if you wanted to have like a timeout feature, surely you'd be like, okay, well, when stream ends, stop updating because you don't need the chat anymore, or something like that. But no, it is weird, and not the nice kind of weird, as in like the person weird. Okay, that's everything in the northern section now dealt with. So now we're going to come back and go with the southern route here and make our way around. There's an upgrade at the research entrance, apparently. Is that research? Oh, no, it's here. It's the research lab Hydra. Okay. Disoriented again. This way. Also, I think it's very interesting that Warner Brothers want to do a... It's bringing down, give me too many Thunderstones. I mean, you could sell them. I think it's very interesting that Warner Brothers have decided that they're going to do like a TV adaptation of the Potter books. I was talking about this with a friend last night. It's like, well, if that isn't a case of Warner Brothers not reading the room, I don't know what is. You know, I'm not against that. It's just a case of, you know, like, probably now is not a good time, Warner Brothers. Now is not really a good time. Give it a couple of years after this whole culture war thing is over and the trans people have their rights. Then maybe we can talk about that. But now is not a good time. Oh, no. Like I said, I'm not against the idea. I think the idea of doing it as a TV show is a better idea than doing it as a film because you've got much more time to work with. And to be fair, TV these days is the new kind of better screen to be on because it's long-form format. That's why movies are kind of, you know, most things are starting, the small screen is starting to become just as impressive as the big screen. On demand, it's a big thing these days. My problem is that Warner Brothers aren't reading the room and thinking like, hey, it's kind of a bit of an intensive time to be doing this, so maybe we shouldn't right about now. Now the other thing is, they could be just thinking like, well, this is a dying franchise. We need to get as much money out of that in a short time as possible. But I think that's not going to work. Oh no, I agree with you, Xanderus. Although, the great thing about adaptations is you can adapt them. My hope is that a director would kind of see this as a problem and seek to kind of explain and even justify like certain aspects of it, and because the whole freedom stuff wasn't really done a lot in the film. That was one of the things that was sidelined. I think they could really do a good job. In fact, although my friend had a brilliant idea. You're gonna upset people anyway. My friend had a brilliant idea. Don't do the films about the books. Do a film about the Marauders and Harry's like father and mother and their time. You know. It's dark here. Hermione really wasn't making it doing herself any favors with that acronym, really. Really wasn't doing things. God, spew. I spot spew. Cordites. There you go. Oh, funny enough, Shadowburn and I had a very interesting discussion about Mandalorian, just yesterday, in fact, because that showed, well, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, I'm going to give you a chance, chat, to tell me to shut up or carry on. But no, a very interesting kind of talk about slavery from that perspective in Star Wars. Star Wars does have a form of slavery. Sharing space. Link me up. I'm always up for watching any new content. But yeah, the droid society that we see in the latest episode, Burr kind of originally likened it to house elves and how, like, oh, it's slavery, but we like it. Not to call Burr out, but Burr was just giving his very legitimate feelings on that, and Shadow and I just kind of had a disagreement on that, because we just don't see it like droids have a weird, because there's a weird like creation complex with that, like, you know, droids being created by organics, you know, there's kind of like a god complex thing going on there. I would argue that the droids in Star Wars have sentience. They have feelings. They have desires. They experience emotion. I mean, we see that in R2 and 3PO all the time. I mean, 3PO, he's always nervous. You know, that could be a quirk of programming, but then why? You know? And the droid is like, I want to help. You know, we don't want to be replaced. That's a feeling of that's a feeling of like of fear of wanting to be relevant. That's what where Shadow and I came down on the argument, is the fact that it's programming. There's nothing like it. Like, you can't say they're slaves because, and you know, and the whole like slave thing, because they're programmed, and programming is very different from indoctrination. Or propaganda, because the programming, you can literally do what you want. Very weird. It's one of those things that I really would like to see discussed on like a Star Wars Explained or something like that. I'd love to see like discuss like the sentience of droids and the relevance of that and such. Which I think there's something. Whoops. I also very much appreciate the idea that these droid bars, or this droid bar in this location, as well as the oil, is used as a means of like providing like service patches to droids. I think that's a brilliant idea of how to like how you patch a droid in the universe. It's not me, it's Samus. It's Samus around. There is not a single planet that this woman sets foot on that remains intact for most of the time. It's a trope at this point of the series. I'm guessing to get out, I'm going to have to use this. Yes. Should be a missile pack right here somewhere. Hello. I wish that I'm not too fond of the idea of the Metroid chewing on my brains. Oh! There's an energy tank in here. I'm gonna regret this. Yeah, I'm immediately gonna regret this. That's the last energy tank. We are now at 100% health. That's an energy tank. There apparently is a missile pack here somewhere. Whereabouts it is, I have no clue. I imagine it probably would have been in this one, but... Okay. Research Lab Aether. Shadow, would you mind researching Missile Pack in Research Lab Aether? Just to make sure that I haven't missed anything about it. Because it should be here, but it's not. So I've either collected it before and completely forgotten about it, or I am missing something. I think I've already collected it, but I want to be absolutely certain. I think I remember where it was. I think, yeah, I think I've got it. Because it was up here, wasn't it? Yeah. Never mind, I've got it. Because it was on this platform. Actually, no. Carry on. You never know. I'm thinking that's the case. But actually, I'm wondering whether it's not, actually. It's annoying that I can't use the visor in first person. For a good reason, because I'm not in first person, but still, it'd be nice if I could actually see where the fuck I was going. Yeah, I think they made a mistake and said that it's here, but actually it's only one. Okay. Ow. I'm going to carry on because I think I actually have got it. Okay, so back at the frozen pike. Which means... The next steps are south through the upper area. This chamber, there should be a missile upgrade dead in the center. I think I see it.
Recorded to logbook.
I think your photos are repeated on chat again. Thank you very much, Shadow, for messaging me on that. I will reload my Twitch. Twitch. Let me catch up. Let me look at my computer to catch up on the chat. Image, sure. Good here, yeah. It's a mothball and space jump puzzle. It did. Ah, there we go. So back with the rumors, it's a multiple spaceship puzzle. Yeah, so basically the we got there. Yeah. That is where it was. So yeah. Thank you. I just wish my phone wouldn't do that. You know, that is a kind of a flaw with your app Twitch. Also, the app on just in general on a device is that's not a computer is just finicky. Guys, by now you should be running in fear. Yes. Do you know how many of you have killed?
Recording to logbook.
Oh, I remember this bullshit. Yeah, the one where I couldn't get access to the thing. Yeah. Oh snap, Xandris with speaking the truth right there. And this is where the power bomb upgrade was. That's fine. You bastard. Just 2 more to go. And we're gonna go the other way because there's one more upgrade there, near where the gravity suit was gained. So, Geronimo. Apparently the missiles are behind the gravity suit. Alright. Shadow. Gravity chamber. I'll need some research on the missile upgrade. Just basically check to see whether I've got it already. I would imagine that would be an entrance of some sort. Shoot the roof. I did one of it was the roof. Any particular weapon? What do you mean the roof? That's what I mean. Rightfully charged one. Yeah, you think it's a roof? Okay. As in the roof of the cabin, not the roof of the, Okay. Ah, there you go. Aha! I see it. Apa! Thank you, Shadow. And that, for my calculations, is everything in Ferranda Drifts. So, we're now going to head back to where we came in and save. I still miss beam stacking. Right then. So this is probably a good point for us to. Say hi to Nim from chat. Hi. Hi, Nim. What I think is a good idea is if I call it a day on this Metroid stream. So it's not the end. Not the end. But it will be the end next time. Because we've only got the Chozo Mines to search, get the artifacts from, and as well as the other collectibles. And then we can proceed to the end fight. Or the end game part of the game. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for joining me here. Let's supposed to scratch that gaming itch. Let's see if there's anyone available to raid at this time. Is there anyone available to raid? Da-da-da. Thanks for streaming. No problem at all, Anderson. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see. There is someone streaming. Who is that streaming? Who is that streaming? Well, if my Twitch deck would behave. There's no one I know. No one I know is streaming. So that's it. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it a night. Good night, everyone. See you. See you around. I'll be streaming midday again tomorrow for some more Metroid Prime, and of course in the evening for Silly Voices. Ta-ta, everyone.